welcome back to hey there, welcome back to another video. I'm glad you're here again. And well, today's topic is about addictions and how they are related to repressed emotions. So, addictions born from you because of one reason. You are evading something. You are evading something deep that your brain is hiding for your own protection, right? So, I want to make a disclaimer, and all of this is talk by self experience, okay? So, you don't have to follow this path, I'm just offering you an option. And that's what I do with all of my videos I make. It's just an option, okay? Having that point clear. What was, okay, there's always something hiding behind an addiction. A drug addict doesn't take drugs because he genuinely like it. Do you think? I mean, why would an alcoholic drink knowing that it's wrong and still drink? Why would a smoker smoke cigarettes knowing that the butts shows them that it's terribly bad for their um, lunges, uh, lungs? Yeah, I think it lungs. I mean, the breathing bags, okay? Why would they? I mean, sure, they say, oh, they're bad. I mean, it makes no sense that you do something that you know it's wrong for you. So, there must be something hiding under all of that nonsense. Surely be. So, that's the point today. And in my experience, my addiction was playing video games. I have played video games since I was 2 years old, and well, I noticed like 3 weeks ago that I was playing video games because I was repressing emotion. How did I notice? My life was feeling, I was not feeling peace even when I was playing. So in that moment, for my mind, that was terribly wrong. It had to play more, and well, my dopamine receptors were super burnt, and I would simply not feel the same as I played it since the very first time. So I decided to recognize myself and know that I got an addiction. I got an addiction. I don't know how did I got it, but I know I have it. Because generally, when I start playing games, I will not stop. Neither for having lunch or going to bathroom. I will not stop. So whenever you can't stop, that's how you know you have an addiction. So the first step for almost everyone is recognize. Recognize that you have an addiction. How can you recognize? You talk to yourself. Okay, I got an addiction. I got an addiction. I recognize I got an addiction. And even if you don't believe it, and even if it sounds stupid, because in my case, I told that to myself, and my mind was like, yeah, but I know. Okay, what can we do to that with that? So I just keep repeating myself and making the pattern conscious, like bringing light of my consciousness to that dark pattern, and eventually I will know that something is off. That I'm not playing because I genuinely like it, but because of hiding something, because my brain is trying to protect me. So, okay, ¿Tostados?
Tostadas.
¿Qué es eso?
Tostadas.
Ah, bueno. Gracias.
Ahorita
¿Qué?
voy a ir a comprarlas.
Okay, gracias. Sorry, that was my cousin. So, where I was, yeah, recognizing new addiction. In my case, I will simply ignore the fact that I was addicted to games. But the more I repeated it, the more and more conscious I was becoming about that something was off. And surprise, whenever I stopped playing and felt something, I would immediately play video games. And, sorry. And whenever that came to my light of consciousness, I will play, still playing, I will keep still on my video games, but the feeling of emptiness and guiltiness was worse and worse and worse. It felt terrible, terrible pain, physical pain, and mental. So I decided that there was something to do about it. So if I was escaping of emotions, what's the best way to not escape something? Go directly in front of it. So you want to finish something, you gotta do it. You gotta kill, I don't know, an animal, you gotta kill it. You can't simply wait until it dies. That would be like so tiring and burning out, you know? So, yeah. Instead of just escaping to my emotions, I will take at least some time to feel them. All surprised that I felt something here. I don't know what was it. I don't know why I'm there, but it was just an emotion. I was feeling something. Like imagine you are pressing your throat like this, but internally and not using your fingers. I mean, imagine you're like closing your throat automatically and not manually. I mean, that's like tiring and painful for me in my case. That sensation lasts on my body for 3 days, and 3 days I cried at least once. I will cry out for random reasons, and well, it's unnecessary to understand those reasons. The key is just to feel the thing you are evading and escaping through the addiction of whatever thing you are addicted. It can be eating, it can be playing video games, it can be smoking cigarettes, it can be vapes, like modern cigarettes. It can be watching Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I mean, it can be anything. Talking with friends, whatever. Even masturbating. That was my case too. And also surprised that I'm not masturbate that often as before. So you make an idea, I will at least do it once a day. But after noticing the pattern, now I like maximum of 3 in a week, 5 on my worst days and weeks. And yeah, I'm a human too. I'm still deciding every day my own process. So the thing is just take your time to feel. I don't know, set up a goal. I will feel this thing, this awkward and annoying thing for 15 minutes or whatever.
¿Ahora quieren con mantequilla o solas?
Mantequilla. And yeah, that's my point. Addictions comes from a reason. They do not just appear because yes. So whenever you notice you can't stop doing anything, ask yourself, what am I evading? I know it will not appear, the answer will not appear instantly. because that's how your brain works. Your brain will not show the source of your pain that easily. Why? Because it is coded and created so you can survive. Okay? So you gotta keep digging and digging and digging until you eventually find the answer. You don't know how to find the answer? Well, how do you get an answer? By a question. So just keep asking questions. Keep going with the questions every day. You can take your time on any moment of the day, and the more time you are into it, the more you fail, so the more quickly you succeed on your own goal. Hey cat. And well, that was my experience. Now I barely play video games. And well, if you want to not play video games, you have to have a reason to not play video games. In my case, I made the Ikigai 4 questions. I applied the philosophy of Ikigai, and it gave me a lot of clarity. So if you want to apply it, I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. And well, if it works for you, let me know in the comments. And if you got any questions, leave it in the comments. I will be glad to answer you. So love you guys, and have a great time. God blesses you, by the way, always, even if you don't notice. See ya.